the first nature of thanksgiving is love. What do I mean? You cannot adequately thank God in the absence of love. In Matthew chapter 22, verse 37 to 39, we see that Jesus said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind." This, it says that this is the greatest commandment, or this is the great commandment. And he went on to say in 39, and the second is like it, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Why did I pick this out? You cannot adequately express thanksgiving when you do not understand the nature of love. The absence of love is the presence of ingratitude. It is the presence of dissatisfactions, complaints, bitterness, and all kinds of murmuring. What do I mean? If you don't love God, you won't see the good that God is doing. If you don't love your neighbor, you will be grateful for having somebody around you that is a blessing to you. Love will always position you to be grateful for life. Oh, I hate life. Then you can never say anything good about it to be grateful for. It's why someone can sit down, blessed, so much around, so blessed, and he says, I want to commit suicide. Because there's an absence of love. So one of the first nature that we must develop and adequately allow to work in our lives is the nature of love. How do you love someone and still not be grateful for that person? So when God doesn't give you or doesn't provide as it were the way you have asked, love will tell you that God constantly loves you. The moment you have a nature, an overwhelming nature of love, even when it is difficult, you are still firm. Because love will always tell you that God is with you. I know that the Lord loves me, and so he cannot leave me stranded. Because I love him and I know he loves me, I am constantly grateful. So the absence of love is the presence of ingratitude. An ungrateful person is full of bitterness, is full of hatred. An ungrateful person, no matter how much you give to that person, he sees you as a problem. Or let me explain it better. If you give a person that is ungrateful anything, that thing can be a problem for you. Because every time he looks at you, he's saying that how can God be blessing you and not blessing me? So he's full of hatred. And that's why for us to properly, adequately express thanksgiving, we must embrace the nature of love.